Oh, sorry, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to find anyone that's currently on my level right now. Trying to find another team that's on Liverpool's level right now. I'm struggling. I'm struggling at the moment, man. But listen, Liverpool 2, Brighton 1, top of the league. Where is everyone, blood? Hey, this is crazy. Listen. Looks like we're just here on our own at the top of the league. I don't know. It's an interesting one. Liverpool 2, Brighton 1. First thing, you guys, first things first, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and smash the like button, man. Video is a little bit later, but I had to sort a few things out. You know what I'm saying? It's a very weird game week. I'm going to be real. We've won the game week already, and it's not even Sunday. We ain't even seen Super Sunday yet. United versus Chelsea. You got Spurs versus Villa. You know what I'm saying? You got Brentford playing as well. We've got Nottingham Forest in 3rd place in the Premier League. Arsenal, who could potentially drop to 6th by the end of the game week. Yo, this is all a bit. I'm still trying to take it in. City getting blamed by Bournemouth. Getting blamed. Back shots at Bournemouth. Pause. That's mad to me. Man City. Oh, it's not mad because they've been playing like bums for the last 4.5 weeks. But it's only now they're getting punished for it. They shouldn't have won against Fulham. You know what I'm saying? They weren't clinical enough against Southampton and still somehow won the game when Archer hit the bar. And they shouldn't have won against, who was it? Against Wolves. They shouldn't have won against Wolves either. They just about survived that one too. So, yeah, I'm not really hearing the City thing right now. They're playing. I know they've got a lot. They do have injuries, but yeah, their style of play is looking a bit side-to-sidey right now. Arsenal Football Club. What? Slotted out at St. James's? Slapped at St. James's Park? Got noogied by Newcastle? On a... Hey man, like shot on by the Magpies. I don't really trying to make I don't get it, yo. I don't understand. You look, but for now, Liverpool are top of the table with 2 points clear of Man City. I believe we're 7 points clear of Arsenal, and they gotta go to the bridge. They gotta go to I repeat, the bridge. So listen. What a week it's been for Liverpool Football Club. But let's get into the game. Now, I ain't going to lie. That first half was the worst first half I have seen this season. Honestly, I don't think I've seen us play that badly in a minute, blood. It was shocking. The passing, McAllister was stinking. Was like, just the stench of that guy on my life. Grav was stinking, and Grav's my guy, but he was stinking. You know what I'm saying? Nunes was actually one of the ones who actually started quite well. So credit to Nunes. He started all right. He was trying. You know what I'm saying? Trent was looking lazy. Parson was looking dead. You know what I'm saying? Konate unlucky to score. Konate and Van Dijk, they weren't too bad. And obviously, Kelleher made a few decent saves. So I'm not going to... And Simic has... Yo, hold your nose. So you see what I'm saying? Hold your nose. The whole... Gakpo was ghosting. It weren't looking great. Salah was actually... You know what? Salah actually had a good game. I think he was moving quite active. He was very dangerous, doing what he could. I think Salah was all right. But the rest of them, it was horrible. And like Slot said in his post-match conference, he said, that first half can't happen again. And I wouldn't say we were lucky to only be 1-0 down because we had chances ourselves that we probably should have put away. But in the second half, I think, and by the way, credit to Brighton because they were playing very good football. I think Brighton are a team for me. Like Danny Welbeck, I'd love to have a Danny Welbeck in the striking position as an alternate option. Call me crazy. I would take Danny Welbeck right now. Like his awareness, his link-up play, his willingness to get into positions, his little touches, the way he's able to distribute the ball at the right time. I'm telling you, I'd take Danny Welbeck as a striker option. Maybe not to start, but I'll take him as a striker option all day long right now. In the form that he's in and what he's doing. He's brilliant, man. He's honestly brilliant. But that aside, Brighton play through the lines. So if they beat our press, they're automatically in a good position against us. And many of the times we just weren't getting the press right. Szoboszlai was jogging at times and it was pissing me off, bro. It was pissing me off the way this guy was jogging, fam. jogging around and a second, 2 seconds behind every bit of play, bro. Losing the ball, getting bodied, not good enough. Even the physical side of the game is his strength, and that wasn't even his strength today. Stinker and hooked. Stinker and hooked. McAllister, I'm not going to lie, bro. You're just kicking people, bro. You're just running around and kicking people. You was trying, but you was running around and kicking people, and the passes weren't coming off. Stinker and hooked. I'm not going to lie. If that abductor injury is still bothering McAllister, just play Jones. And I know he wasn't great with Jones against Arsenal, but play him anyway, because we don't want to run these players into the ground with injuries. We want to make it to Christmas, and then we can bring in another midfielder and a left-sided centre-back, and we can go that way around it. But if Trent is still carrying that calf injury and McAllister is carrying the abductor injury, let them rest. Or Bradley's fit now. Start Bradley. You know what I'm saying? Do the rotation. We rotated Robertson, and he had to be dropped, and rightly so. Then we can, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying heavily rotate, because Brighton are no scrubs, bro. They're a good team. We saw today. They are a very good side. But at the same time, let's not run some of these players into the ground, because McAllister has, you know, he's not really been the same these last 2-3 games, in my opinion. And we want to get the best out of him, because he is our best midfielder overall. Generally, he's our best midfielder. Grab's been the best midfielder for Liverpool. McAllister is our best midfielder. So we want to keep him as fit and available and ready to play at the highest level that we can get him to, game in, game out. You know what I'm saying? So if that comes at the cost of playing Jones, that's fine. Elliott's coming back into the team very soon after the international break. We'll be happy to run that. I believe we're good enough to score goals. We have X factor. That's what we have. I said Liverpool have what Arsenal don't have. What we have, that Arsenal don't have is X factor. We cannot be playing well and turn a game on its head like that. X factor. That is when you have a Mo Salah, a Virgil van Dijk, a Trent Alexander-Arnold, an Alisson Becker. These are the type of guys, flip a game on its head just like that. X factor wins you games, goals win you games. You can score against the run of play. And if you watch that Arsenal game today, they never looked like scoring. But if you had X factor, it wouldn't matter if you didn't look like scoring, would you? Wouldn't matter. So I explained this last week and people didn't want to listen as much, but here we are. Hindsight's a beautiful thing, isn't it? So obviously on to the second half. And in that second half, the players were a lot more fired up. Multiple clear-cut chances created. Virgil has to score that cross from Trent, that deep in-swing, in-swinging cross from Trent. Virg has to score that, but you can see the chances were piling up. Mo Salah misses that one-on-one. He tries to chip the keeper, but he kind of just like doesn't get the contact on it. And at that point, man, I was starting to think, you know what, it ain't gonna be our day, you know. Especially with the Ibu header hitting the player on the line. I'm thinking, you know what, it might not be our day, bro. It might not be our day. I'm not gonna lie. And then, of course, listen, Gakpo does what he does. Nunes, I thought Nunes did head it in, but he makes a good run, makes the keeper have to second guess. And obviously the cross comes in from Gakpo and it ends up going in. We take that. And you know what happens at Anfield when you make it 1-1 and we're shooting towards that cop end. The ball is getting sucked into the net. You know what's happening. And then, of course, the king, the man, for me, he was knocking on the door all game. You cannot say nothing about that finish, you know. Mo Salah now moves above Robbie Fowler, and I think he is 8th in the all-time Premier League goal scoring list, or 7th. Someone correct me in the chat. This man is inevitable. He put that shit in bins. He put it there, blood. He put it there. He put it right there. T bins. T bins. Oh my days, what a goal. Mo Salah, fam. I love you, bro. Nah, fam, I love you, G. Nah, big man thing, bro. I love this guy, fam. Changed my life, bro. Changed my life, bro. You, Virg, Mane, for me, all of you, man, cuz. But Mo, you, blood, you're still here. You're just still here doing the thing, bailing us out. I'm not ready for life without Mo Salah. Did you man see that finish? The amount of whippage on that. The curvature. Brother, the curve on that, the silhouette on that, enough back, blood. Are you crazy? That goal was beautiful finish from Mo Salah. Cut in, caresses it. Even the build up to the play was good. Quick, they shoot, gets blocked. Curtis and Diaz combining in the build up, giving it to Salah. ISO one-on-one with Estupinian, cuts in, bang, goal, 2-1. They weren't bagging after that. Lock up shot. Endo comes on, helps us in the defensive period of the game, and then we end up winning the game 2-1. And we had to dig deep because we weren't good today. We weren't as good as we nowhere near. Well, we weren't good in the first half. We weren't good defensively, and the midfield was very laboured and slow. Curtis Jones, big him up, changed the game as well. The substitutions changed the game. Diaz and Jones were excellent when they came on. Absolutely brilliant. And that's what I like from Slot. Didn't get it right in the team selection, didn't get it right originally, but your ability to adapt in games, and to make sure you can put your team in a position to get back into the game and get something out of that game and get those 3 points. Because the 3 points today were massive. This for Man City and Arsenal to both lose. Newcastle and Bournemouth are good sides, but they should be beating those teams, bro. And for us to go and get our win, they keep telling us that we haven't played anyone. That's what they keep telling us. Oh, you haven't played anyone. Both of you have lost to Bournemouth away, and Arsenal just lost to Newcastle. So the anyones that you play, you can't even beat them. So why do you keep telling us we ain't played no one? Because we're still winning. We're top of the league. We're right there at the top of the Champions League table as well. So what is there to really hate on right now? I don't really get it. We can call out our own players because we can still. I'm still going to win and call out players that aren't performing because I want more. But at the same time, you rivals need to shut your mouth. Shut your mouth and stop talking. Focus on what's going wrong in your club, generally. Because Haaland's being a bum. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal can't hit a barn door right now. Like, I'm not even having it. I'm not having it. All the deflection techniques, I'm not hearing it. About we ain't played no one. You know what I'm saying? Give me a rest. Give it a rest, bro. Just honestly, give it a rest. I obviously was a bit upset at the Konate injury. I know Virg accidentally steps on his wrist. I think it's probably a light fracture, so he should be fine. Maybe not to play next week or in the Champions League. But listen, another player I want to shout out is Joseph Gomez. Joey G, man. He come on. I was one of those people saying I don't really want to see him at centre-back. I really loved what he did last season at left-back. And he came in and looked like he'd been playing centre-back for ages, bro. Back in 2018, 2019, Joey G, bro. 2020, Joey G. You know what I'm saying? He was unreal next to Virgil van Dijk. He was brilliant. Came on and was solid. Absolutely solid, man. It's not easy to come in for the Konate that's playing this well and to still be unbothered, waiting for your chance. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely brilliant. Shout out to Joey G every time, man. Listen, let me know who your man of the match was today. I'm going to give it to Mo just because he gets the winner. But special shout outs to Joey G. Special shout outs to Van Dijk. Trent was better in the second half as well. Shout out to Kelleher for making that one-on-one save. Very, very good save. That save is a game-changing save. Kelleher, shout out yourself as well, man. And also, big up Curtis Jones and Luis Diaz for coming on. And big up Nunes as well for his involvement with the goal as well. So listen, man, we're going to leave it there. Make sure if you made it this far, hit that like button, drop a comment on what you thought of the game, drop a comment on who you thought your man of the match was. And obviously, you never walk alone, people. So big up, rivals, hold that. And we'll be seeing you soon, man. Listen, it's been another episode of Big Six Bant. Liverpool 2, Brighton 1. We keep moving on, and you never walk alone.